for a moment about the difference a leader can have on this city. Among his accomplishments, on this man's watch, over 9,500 affordable housing units have been built or rehabilitated. He implemented the city's move to cleaner vehicles and an infrastructure to support electric vehicles and green city government. He launched a plan to help at least 8,000 people out of homelessness, and where the federal and state governments have cut budgets on HIV and AIDS spending, he led the city government to step in and help make a difference. Day after day, week after week, that's what he does, steps in and makes a huge difference. Please welcome the great mayor of the city of San Francisco, the Honorable Edwin Lee.
Good morning, AIDS walkers! All right. Well, I want to say thank you again to all of you for coming out. It's great 30 years to be able to join Craig Miller and Dan Ashley, Gilead and Denton and all these other corporate sponsors. But most importantly is you, the people of our city and our region, who believe we can conquer this AIDS epidemic. And you know, we're really lucky. We're lucky to be in the city of San Francisco that has fighters in the federal level like Leader Nancy Pelosi, Senator Feinstein, and Senator Harris. They're great to work with, and they'll be fighting the fight to protect our health care. And we also have, very fortunate to have local and regional leaders like Senator Wiener, Board of Supervisor Jeff Sheehy, Board of Supervisor Mark Farrell. Let me tell you about Supervisor Jeff Sheehy for a moment. You know, last year when I was searching for a replacement for Scott when he got elected, I was able to sit down with Jeff and spend a few hours with him. And in that moment, one of those moments, he said something to me that I'll never forget. He said that as someone with HIV, I wasn't supposed to be here. I remember that, and that was part of the entire decision-making that I had in making sure this appointment reflected people who we want to be here forever with us. And so I want to say thank you for stepping up, Jeff, for you, your family, to make sure that we have a supervisor who understands the challenges, works with me like Scott did, making sure that all of you, in the millions of steps that you take forward in this walk, we get closer and closer to the care. And maybe finally, one of these days, for Cleve Jones and all the other thousands of people whose memorial quilts are part of that fabulous quilt, maybe perhaps we'll say to ourselves, let us finish that quilt for everyone. Thank you, everybody, for coming together. UCSF, our Zuckerberg, our Ward 86, all of our getting to zero. Let's get to 0 deaths, 0 new cases, and 0 stigma. Thank you, everybody.